at 6:32, looks like. New business, approve meeting minutes from the November meeting. Everybody have a chance to look at those? Any comments, questions? Nope, doesn't look like it. All right.
Make a motion to accept the minutes.
All right, I'll second that. All in favor? All right. None opposed. All right. Oh, check the mail. I always forget to grab the mail. Just so excited to be here and talk with everybody. It's like my social outlet for the week. Right, we got something from DES Drinking Water and Groundwater Bureau. Probably like one of their little newsletters. I'll pass it around. Probably nothing to discuss, but if anyone wants to look at that. Any other new business? All right, no new business. On to old business. Parking lot repairs / budget. Parking lot looks great.
Yeah, came out good.
Yeah, thank you for coordinating that with Russ, and we should probably send him a letter of thanks for fitting that in very quickly.
Quick.
Yeah. No, it
Yeah.
was great. It really improved the looks of that place a lot.
Yeah, and it should definitely hold up better.
Yeah, and I thought, and I previously corresponded with you guys, I thought he put 3 loads of I think it was just.
He only used 2,
Yeah.
it looks pretty good. So yeah, I think that's gonna go a long ways, and Russ does quality work.
He said he'd like to look at it again next spring to make sure it stands. It stood up well. So
Good. It's somebody.
Sean.
Hello.
Hi, Sean. How you doing?
On the phone.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. We already started and we approved the meeting minutes, but from last meeting, did you have any comments on that? Sorry to jump ahead of you.
No, thank you.
All right. We were also just discussing the parking lot, and we were saying how great it looks, and appreciative of Russ fitting that in and coordinating that in a very short amount of time. Have you been over to the parking lot at all?
I have not. I look forward to checking it out.
All right. Did you have any new business, Sean?
No, but nothing. I wrote an email that it's not new business. Sorry, the trailer is on for the model airplane club. That's really the only thing I had to report.
Yes, I did see that, and thank you for coordinating that. Appreciate it. All right. And as far as budget, like you said, he ended up doing 2 loads instead of 3, so we came in probably under what we anticipated. Did we need to formally do anything to move any money from like a?
I assume that that invoice.
The invoice would have gone direct, or did he send you an invoice and then did you forward that to Kelly?
I
think
sent
that's
it to
what you
Kelly.
did, yeah,
Right,
so
exactly.
Kelly already took
So
care.
Kelly takes care of
Yeah.
his payment,
Right.
and then the other payment will be handled as part of the town.
Right, because he had billed that directly to.
He billed it to the town.
Gotcha, okay, all right, sounds good. And if there's any questions on that, then somebody will come asking, I'm
Yeah.
sure, but.
But it was, we probably, I can't remember the fee, but it was around $1,000.
Yeah.
In total.
Yeah.
So it was great.
Great. Let's see. Yeah, so I think that takes care of the parking lot. Next item under old business, timber management plan. I didn't have a chance to reach out to Tim Nolan. I knew it wasn't like a high priority, so we'll try to get that, maybe get him in to talk to us about, timber management plan for the forest. The DOT silt fence, I have not heard anything from DOT, and I guess that's going on 2 months now, so I'll follow up with them on that. Jake Davis's lease revision / renewal. We've been kind of playing tag and emails. I've been asking him for a little bit of information, and he takes a little while to get back to me, and I take a little while to get back to him. So it's still evolving, but at least now we have electronic contract. So I will try to get that wrapped up definitely here before the first of the year, so that they can get that renewal for their funding. Anything else that they need. So any other comments? Did anybody else have a chance to look at the lease? Had any comments on it? I think it was pretty much what we had. We just wanted to make sure it was clear. All right, next was the land trust monitoring report. Sean, as you mentioned, the airplane club trailer has been taken care of. None of us have met with, I always forget his name, the new
Greg Field.
Yes, Greg, thank you. Sean, have you talked to him at all informally through anything you've been doing with the land trust?
Not about this property, so no. I have met him and I have a relationship with him, but I'm glad to further any conversation that you would like.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, because was that in the spring that we met with Jeff Sires? Yeah, I thought, so we did do a walk in the spring, so maybe it was a once a year thing that we've done kind of monitoring. So maybe Greg's planning on doing something in the spring, and that's totally fine. But we'll keep that in mind.
I'll send an email to him and just check to see if he needs anything sooner. And this was just the annual monitoring?
Yes, yeah. I guess it is annual. For some reason, I was thinking maybe it was twice a year or something like that. But you're right. I guess it is annual.
I think we did it before the leaves came on in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll check with him, but it's probably all set based on it having been done in the spring.
Okay.
But we could schedule, and I'll see, what works for him, but, spring or fall or sometime to do next year's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. Next item on the agenda, boundary maintenance plan. I didn't have any plans really to do anything, but kind of with no snow on the ground, I may get out and just try to do a little bit more line clearing and some painting. If I happen to find some time, I'll just send out an email if anybody is interested. But
Sure.
I don't
Yeah,
think
do that, definitely. It's kind of, coming to the same thing, like you might have some time on the weekend.
right. Yeah. Not a whole lot else going on right now, so
Exactly.
yeah. So I'll keep everybody posted on that. Next item was expanding the trail map. I think we talked about waiting till spring on that till we do any other work out there. And then other old business, our own entrance to the Albany Town Forest. Nothing new there. So, any other old business to discuss?
No, really.
I don't know.
I have none.
With regards to the on our own entrance, it's really practically I don't say it's a dead issue, but unless the Forest Service changes their policy, I don't even know if we
There's
should
really no
just.
need to even
It's
talk
just,
about it.
Scratch it.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine. I'm fine with that. I kept it on there just in case.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a conversation we could have sometime. Maybe if something happens with the parking,
Access.
they may be
Right.
more willing to reconsider this. But the last two meetings we had, we thought we were going to they were going to cooperate on engineering a road and helping reroute the road, and then subsequent, it's like, oh, we can't do that. It's not federal land.
Right.
So it was like, well,
Gotcha.
bait and switch.
Yeah.
Yep. No, that's fine. I'm okay with striking it from the agenda. So,
Yeah, the price of road work. I don't even want to think about really the cost.
yeah.
Right. And we've talked about putting another entrance at the west end.
Yep.
But for now, that's still another thing on the
Yeah,
back burner.
right. They maybe
We had some funds that we needed to use, or there's something needs to be done on that portion
Oh,
of the property
the town
within a certain
parcel there.
right, within
Right.
a certain amount of time.
Yeah,
What was the time on that? Was that
50 years.
50 years? Yeah. So
So,
no rush.
right.
I don't think
Budget
Kathy
right now
will still
is-
be chairperson, but we can ask her. In case you're listening, Kathy.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I did get that email from Kathy. She wasn't able to make it tonight, but she said she was interested in taking on being chair starting next month. So I won't officially throw her under the bus on that yet. but I guess we can make that happen. Is that anything that has to be like run by the selectmen or anything like that? Is that only when we
I don't
bring
think
in
so.
members?
I think it's just a vote by the
Okay.
board,
All right,
commission.
and then we'll just let Kelly know. So
Yeah,
that
we
way as far
can,
as correspondence.
In January, we can accept her resignation and nominate her to be chair.
Sounds good. All right. Well, I don't have anything else. Does anybody else have anything?
Really don't. It's a quiet time of the year.
It is. It is. So I will try to get Jake's contract finished up here. I think that's really our only outstanding item at this point.
That's gonna be 7 years.
Yes,
That
yeah.
we Decided to.
All right.
Perfect.
So anybody want
Well, I'll
to
make a motion to adjourn.
Mike makes a motion to adjourn. I'll second that. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Unanimous. We are adjourned at 6:42. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry for
Thanks, Joe.
such a long meeting.
Well-oiled machine.
Good dinner. It's good. All right, thank you.